I don't typically look for bottles when I metal detect, but recently one jumped out at me. These are my stories from the Signal. I was detecting in a stream, one that I had been in quite often, and this bottle was just sitting there. I've been at this very location many times. It's the hotspot where I found so many coins and gold and silver jewelry. So it was a bit odd that it was just sitting there, almost as if someone had recently dug it out but decided to just leave it in the stream. I picked it up, and to my surprise, it was complete. I'm no expert on bottles, but this seems older to me, and with the embossed check design, I thought it might be worth keeping. What sealed the deal for me was the fact that it was made in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is one town over from where I live. So in my bag it went. I got it home and cleaned it up. It took a bit of bleach to clean out the algae and some CLR to get rid of the mineralization that had been accumulated. It still isn't perfect, but it looks much better than when I found it. I was in my local historical society and saw a book on the very topic of embossed beer, soft drink, and liquor bottles of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. If not for this book, I wouldn't have known much about the Crown Bottling Company of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. This book indicated the company once existed in the early 1900s, where there is now a carpet business. This is the very location this bottle was made around 100 years ago. Looking at maps from the early 1900s, we can see there was a bottling works company on that very spot. The book had an exact example of this bottle. I did bring this bottle home with the expectation of donating it to the local historical society, assuming they don't have one in their collection. I try to keep my collection of finds to a minimum and usually don't gravitate to large items. Being a treasure seeker at heart, I certainly can see the appeal of digging up bottles, but I'm just not ready for a bottle collection at this point. But upon cleaning it and leaving it on my kitchen counter, my wife decided to drop a flower in it. It actually makes a nice container, but I do think the story of this bottle needs an ending. We know where it was made, and it would have certainly been filled, consumed, and refilled too many times to know. At some point, it was just lost to the stream, probably from some picnickers or people out enjoying the park, where it would sit for maybe 70 years. The Historical Society is only a half mile from where it was made. This seems like a fitting home for it.